Alright, we're back.
You want to go here?
Let's head back.
I'm back! Oh, this isn't Planet Tower. There's no real point in saying it like that.
Welcome back, Gearsy.
Hello!
Who are you?
I'm Higurashi. I love cute stuff, and I came from the PC continent 2 years ago.
Higurashi. That... I'm not going to question.
But the entire continent is in danger now. That's why I want to help everyone by destroying the monsters.
Oh, I see. You're from the PC continent.
I've heard all about you, Gearsy. You're going to be the goddess here. Oh, a goddess indeed. You're so pretty. Such beautiful eyes. Oh, so cute!
Oh god, no! It's the Japanese compa, but in American, but in English, no!
Higurashi, you're really close.
Stop it, Higurashi. You're weirding her out.
Oh, I was so close to rubbing her cheeks.
Thank you. And who are you?
You can call me Alice.
Funny enough, she's actually a reference to Toho.
Like Higurashi, I got caught up in the disaster and came to this continent because of it. Our trip was ruined and we ran out of money, so we were defeating monsters just to survive.
Yeah, you
It was
knew.
the worst.
That sounds
So
really hard.
funny enough.
I am destined for greater things. It may be a hassle, but I will help you. Right, Higurashi?
So the weird thing is that these are the other two playable characters, but you don't get to play them unless you're playing on New Game Plus.
Higurashi?
Oh, more cuties are here. Hey, are you twins? Are you? Ah! Don't jump on me like that. I can't breathe. Oh, I can't help it. I'm taking you home. Someone save us!
She literally kidnapped them.
Shoot! I forgot about Higurashi's weird habit. Hey, don't go taking my sisters anywhere.
It's never a dull moment around here. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Nepgear.
Yeah, likewise.
Like I say, they are playable, but it's only in New Game Plus. That's what I'm trying to say. They are playable, but they're locked to New Game Plus. It's weird, yes, but I can accept the fact for a reason. Because this is supposed to be more of a goddess focus, not like with the other... Like, because I think, if I'm correct, in V2, most of the playable characters besides Compa and IF they are goddesses, and that's understandable. And most of the other like playable characters that you can unlock as playable teammates are locked in DLC in V2. In Rebirth 1, 2, and 3, I know they are unlockable at the get-go, and they have to fix that to where they are introduced for the story's purposes. But basically forget DLC. But if I'm to remember correctly, Reverse does the same thing, but it had every character from the series, including up to V2, as playable in Reverse. So in short, for Reverse, you're getting Rebirth 1 story with all the characters up to V2. In short, you get and not only Rebirth 1, but you get Rebirth 1 with all characters up to V2. That's why I didn't count Reverse as like some sort of as like a cash grab, because at the end of the day, it's the definitive edition to play the Rebirth 1 game. And in my opinion, if I were to pick up Rebirth, it's going to be Reverse because it gives me everyone at either on story. I think in story they would actually make it where you have only the Rebirth 1 characters, but in terms of the Refined mode, you get everyone up to V2, including Uzume, the Oracles, Marvy, pretty much any characters that were DLC in Rebirth 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and the only new characters in V2, not counting DLCs in V2, are unlocked in Reverse in Refined mode. You have the Transfluencer. I didn't even get near that Transfluencer, but it really was a walk in the park. Of course it will be a walk in the park. Funny enough, I did not know this. So, I don't know if there's a way to... No. But... I find to believe... Dang it. Oh yeah, there's a stop button, okay. Yeah, thanks to Neptunia, we make progress in the analysis of the training phenomenon. Yeah, my thanks. No, I shouldn't be the one thanking you. I still have so much to do as the goddess. Yeah. You have a clean heart. Same thing as everyone else. But, yeah. Fun fact with, Anri's and Maho's outfits. Maho's skirt is actually see-through. There's a point where we will be able to get back Plantoon, and every character is going to show up in Plantoon, if I remember correctly. But you'll be able to see that their outfits are see-through, including Anri's. Well, I can't even enjoy the thought of you as a goddess. It makes me shudder. No, imagine having the uncapped multiple SSRs just get to the goddess level. Yeah, no, I'm too poor for that. You just pay the way, and all the way into becoming a goddess. Alright, look up the data. Bye. That face for blonde is your happy face, Claude. Here you go. The smile that tells you that, hey, you did good.
I suppose a monster of that caliber is ultimately
No, she'll be back here.
them. However, my satisfaction remains unmet. I am pleased that you are alive, goddess candidate of Planetoon, Nepgear. I, R4, have gained an opportunity for revenge. I require more. Nepgear, let us enjoy this a little while. Trendy Disc, create more world-distorting monsters. Come, Nepgear. These monsters shall now invade your precious home. How will you manage to get through this?
I mean, it makes sense considering this is actually not, this is R4, pretty much the hyperdimension R4, so I can understand why they would reuse it. Here's the thing, with Neptunia, why I don't mind them reusing content, because making new one is experimental, and sometimes making a new model can either be hit or miss to some people who like the characters. Like, for example, despite Forgo being really good, I don't think it sold well. And that's what bothers me, is that it does so much different, yet it's sold really badly, and I don't get why.
You want to go here? You must be tired. Let's take a break.
I'm gonna just find the monsters. Alright.
You want to go here? Let's head
But before we go, side event. I don't know who Mabel is. What the?
Let's heal up quickly and keep going.
I forgot Ying has that.
Welcome!
Is there anything
Come
else
back
to do?
soon?
This gun will give us fire superiority.
I'll be able to help everyone with this.
Welcome!
I'll go with this one. Is there anything
Come
else
back
to do? I'm armed and ready to go. Hi-ya! Do you think this accessory looks good on me? You do? Thank you.
I'll go on ahead. You wanna try this one, right?
Exploring dungeons is so exciting! Let's be careful.
Strenuous exercises. Strenuous.
I'll wait for you. We can go at your pace.
Surprise attack successful. There! Alright, that was quick.
I'm not gonna miss this chance. Here I go! Now, I'll be the one to end this. Here I go! We did it! I'll finish him. I'll take care of it. We won! There! Yeah! Where are we going? Ah! Ah! Let me know if you're tired and I'll take over.
Bring it on, damn it!
Ha!
Ah! Yeah! You've seen what I can do?
This hit!
Let's finish this.
Ha! See, well, what did you know? This!
Now.
I can do it if I try. Yay, we destroyed it! I'm close! We did it! This hit!
I didn't know there's one enemy like that.
I'm going to pierce
Let's
you!
go!
Ah!
There! Can you withstand this?
I'm not gonna miss this chance! Come on! Done already? Did you see that shot?
I feel powerful.
That was that one saying, I feel powerful.
Here I go!
Didn't see this coming, did you? I'm not done yet.
Let's finish this. See if you can dodge this. Go! Yeah! There! Can you withstand this?
I've got this.
You're far like her! With this hit, I'll take care of it! Huh. Death!
Well, what did you expect?
As expected. Enemy! Look out, everybody! Come on! Ow!
Yeah. Prepare yourself.
Yeah! Yeah!
I'm not done. I'll do my best. Prepare yourself.
Ha!
Ha! Yeah.
The camera glitched out because I was striking forward.
Did this together.
What? Are you
I
tired?
hope there's something good inside.
Don't give me that look. Strenuous exercises. Strenuous.
Ah, an enemy. I've got this. Ah, we did it. I won't hold back.
I feel bad for these baby bugs.
Death. All right. See if you can dodge this. It's useless. Yeah. Weak.
Weak! Yeah, that would be mean, Avon. I would say the same thing. Weak!
Ha! I'll wait for you. We can go at your pace. Ha!
Where are we going?
Surprise attack successful. Yeah! Can you withstand that was quick. Naturally. I had you! Come on!
Prepare yourself.
Yeah! Yeah! Ha! This gives me a good idea for a story. I found a treasure chest. I wonder what's inside. Jump! Ah! Ha! Now's our chance. Yeah! All right. This is nothing. I'm not gonna miss this chance. Come on!
I've got this.
See if you can dodge this. This'll hurt. I've got the last hit. Go! Done well.
What did you expect?
Did you see that shot? There! Ja!
It's a little soon for that, isn't it? You're okay, right?
Come on, follow me. There's something here. I'm all recovered and ready to go. Ja! You'll make great target practice. Come on! Get some! Get some! This is my full power!
Ouch! No!
There!
I've got this. Didn't see this coming, did
did you? Here I go! Yay! We destroyed it! Yeah! Eat this! Too bad! I knew I could do it!
Where are we going?
What's wrong? We're not there yet, you know. Ha! We figured it out!
I'm sorry. I'll be careful not to pass you next time.
Yeah! Whew. Oh, it's important to save your progress. What's this? Bring it on, damn it! There! Ha! Yeah! This is nothing! Too bad! I'll finish him! I had you! Come on!
I've got this.
See if you can dodge this! Ah! It's useless!
See? I can do it if I try. I did it. Ah, we did it. We did this together.
Wait, break the fourth wall how?
Exercise is strenuous!
Ha! Our destination is still up ahead. Don't worry, we'll make it there together.
Now's our chance. Too bad. This is nothing. Weak. Come on. I'll finish him. I had you. Come on.
I've got this.
See if you can. Well, what did you expect? We won. Ja!
I'm
I
sorry.
sure hope there's something
I'll be
good in
careful
there.
not to pass you next time.
What are you doing? I'm gonna pass you. Enemy! Look out, everybody! Huh. Ah! See if you can dodge this. Ah! It's useless.
This chance won't slip by me.
Ha!
I've got this.
Can you withstand this?
Didn't see this coming, did you? I won't hold back. Yay! We destroyed it.
Yeah, Nepgear, well, it's because Nepgear is the quote-unquote protagonist.
Was I too fast? I'll slow down if you need me to.
Be careful, everyone.
Ow!
I won't
I'll
hold
finish
back.
him. I'll take care of it. Huh. Ha! Well, what did you expect? Did you see that shot?
That's what I say, quote-unquote.
Sorry, I passed you.
I sure hope there's something good in there. Strenuous exercises. Strenuous.
I think that's her pretty much saying that, pretty much like her stopping to walk, or she walked for a long time.
If you're going to be slow, I'll just go first.
Alright. Yeah, no, boss fight. I already know.
That looks like a tough one. Everybody follow me!
That's a new enemy. I think.
Huh. Yeah! Set go!
I've got you now. Prepare yourself.
There I go! Huh. Yeah!
One shot after another.
I'll take care of it! Huh.
You farlek!
Get some! Get some! How's this?
Now. Yeah. I've got this. I'll show you that I'm capable too. You're finished.
Yeah! Come on!
This.
Aha! Yeah!
It wasn't for go, was it?
Here I go! I'm going to pierce you!
Yeah. There. One shot after another.
Ah! Ah! Let's finish this.
Ah.
See if you can dodge this.
Prepare yourself. This chance won't slip by me. Here I go.
Ha!
1, 2.
Yeah! Yeah! There!
Ah.
All right, all right. See if you can dodge this. Yeah! Can you withstand this? Oh, you've done it now, scumbag! I think that's enough for today.
Naturally.
Did you see her? Did you see her? Did you see Blonde's new skill? I can understand why it's very hard to, because she's supposed to be a Kyurei, but here's the thing, like I said with Kyureis, they're hard to replicate it for English dub. That's the thing with English anime, is that replicating the same thing as the Japanese takes a lot out of the voice. And the voice actress who plays who plays Blonde's English voice, she's been around since the PS2 era. That's how old she technically is. Like, I think most of Neptunia's voice acting cast have voiced characters back in the PS2 era. Well, here's the thing with Kyurei in English. Well, she is, but it's not like to the point where it's like she's quiet. Because that's another thing I want to mention with English dub. Doing a Kyurei voice is tricky because it's also the fact that with Kyureis, as you know, they have to be sort of soft. Like their voice has to sound quiet. That's the tricky part about Kyureis, particularly with say like Blonde. Because here's the thing with Blonde. I always accepted that she had a bit of Kyureis because she's very, like, her emotions are like, how should I say, when you hear her voice, it sounds like it goes calm and loud multiple times. Which I think Kyureis always have, like, a bit of an emotional, like, way of speaking. like compared to Nepgear and Uni's voice actresses, they're voicing the characters like how I expect they should be voicing. And they're not having like any hiccups on how they're speaking. While with Blonde, her voice sounds like it's going from calm to loud in different intervals. Like it just does it out of nowhere. Yeah, like for here in this case, it technically feels like she doesn't have much of emotion. Like when she gets a bit mad, you can hear the madness coming up, but sometimes it doesn't feel like it's outright coming up. It's more like she's still speaking, but there's no signs of her like huh, and all this stuff. It's all that stuff. It feels like her voice goes up and down nonstop when she's normally talking. Now, when she gets upset, that's when the voice actress does do it justice. I'm not saying that you're wrong about Blonde's English voice. I just think that with English voice in general,
Let's open this
Kidare
up.
is the trickiest one to pull off in English. That's why I'm a little bit more forgiving with it.
Let's check where we are on the map. It's important to save your progress. You want to go here? Let's take a little break.
Yeah, that's what I will say with that. I can see with that. But I think the thing is, with that voice, that the difference between Blonde's voice actress and that voice actress is I think Justine's voice actress, if I remember correctly, she does voice is in this game. I think she voices one of Blonde's sisters. I think either Ram or Ram. I think it's Ram. But I do know she also voices Vert, I think. So, in a way, she has experience with the Kidare type. I think with this voice actress, she doesn't have it outright. Like, she doesn't have the experience of speaking Kidare completely. But she does do it in the game, but I feel a shame that they don't do it again here. But I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. That's suspicious. Oh, rollback. Oh, Lord.
You want to go here?
What a relief to be back in one piece.
I have a feeling Maho's like a goddess, and she's probably named Pinkheart or something. Have you ever taken into consideration you might need to not rush in, Lucia? Like, Lucia, I'm curious, have you ever tried not rushing in the fights like I do? Like, for something like that, like, especially I have the same thing with this game and it's those robots. I try my best against those not rushing fights. I literally learned the hard way of those lessons. Kingdom Hearts taught me the hard way even more. Yep, here we go. So we gotta go to Leanbox first for this chapter, for the next chapter. But chapter 3 is when we go to Last Station. Oh boy. Oh, come on, seriously? Meanwhile,
I see. So, Nepgear will be departing to gain the help of the other goddesses.
You sound happy about that.
hello there, new person.
She's trying to overcome the sadness of losing her sister. It is a wonderful thing. She shall encounter great difficulties along this journey. The most I can do is to provide a little offering in my own way. I cannot wait to see her face twist in pain.
God, this R4 is a sick one.
Let us see what kind of face Nepgear will make when she sees what's inside this capsule.
You really are sadistic.
Ah yes, Crystal. Continue absorbing the shares.
Master, please, wake up.
Is it time already? How are the shares?
The smartphone share rate is at approximately 70%.
70%. Then I can unleash ample power. Okay, Ziri, what's next?
Ziri!
Right, Master. According to the records, there is an automated factory in southern Leanbox. Your orders?
An automated factory. I see. Let's start there.
Yes, Master.
Let's see, did we just hit chapter 2? I believe we hit chapter 2 now. Yep, before leaving.
You want to go in here. When I get back, I'm gonna unwind with a nice book. Ugh, there are lots of things to do, but now we know what our first steps are.
Yes, we have to go and meet Noir and Vert to get their help. That's our starting point.
First Noir, first
I know
Vert,
it will
then
be
Noir.
tough, but I wish both of you
In
the
chapter
best
3,
in
I
this
already got
endeavor.
experience with chapter 3, and oh boy, it starts off in a rocky note.
Last station will be willing to help. I think. I'm great at asking for favors. I just get all teary-eyed and then say, please. That always gets people to do what I want. Wow, Ram, that's amazing. Can you teach me?
Me and Blonde, no!
Stop that. Where did you even learn that? Maho taught me. Oh?
Ah! there's the pissed off Blonde. Love the oh. I think what my favorite bit is that I just realized the music shuts off.
Nepgear, before you go visit the nations, there is something I must tell you.
What is it?
As you know, from that day on, the world has been in chaos. I speak of more than the trendy phenomenon. Each nation has developed its own problems. Most of their shares have been lost, but it is not entirely due to the smartphones. People have lost faith in the goddesses. You may be treated with hostility.
I can handle it. If taking back Planetoon can inspire hope in everyone out there, then this is the path I have to take.
If you have considered that much, then there is nothing more for me to say. Please, you must save Planetoon and the world.
Okay.
Okay, if we're all done here, then I have to head back to Louis. Aw, sis, you're going back? Before we go to Planetoon, I have to stabilize Louis as much as I can. I know this might not be the best news, but I have to go away for a little while now. Nepgear, take care of Ram and Ram. Hey, I'm the one taking care of Nepgear. Me too. I'm on the case.
Ram and Ram, I'll be counting on you.
Checking chapter 3. I want you to keep in mind with what Hiswar talked about what last station. There remains a huge frequency of outbreaks, and they suffer plenty in the beginning, having stable lately, however, the Cloud Nation. Yep. Yeah, basically, the war is trying her best. Like, to put in the perspective of what Hiswar was saying, because there was a frequency of outbreaks, and last station took the heavy blow from all that, the war declared a state of emergency and prioritized the safety of their citizens over industry activity. And she's leading her army into battle ultimately with any issues that arise. In short, the war is trying to make sure her people are not dying so that way the ones who can fight can actually deal with the threat itself. She's trying to make sure the civilians don't get caught in the damage. Now for Lanebox, she has no idea. Yeah, Lanebox locked down the nation, so no information from anywhere, and Vert has not come into contact with his dwarf, meaning you're gonna guess why. I'll show off what's going on with Vert before I stop. I might see if I can get my mom, see if she's fine with me staying for another week at some point. Well, Maho's stuck with us. And the link box. Oh yeah, before we go, the lean box stuff. Yeah, this part is really dialogue heavy. But we will get the next thing that gives us the quest stuff later on. So the dialogue will be a little bit softened up. Wait, what? That's so sad. No cat. Pump the brakes. Neptunia, I feel like is with the grinding, it's 50% novel. Because the grinding you do just to get the high-end equipment is ridiculous. I think with Neptunia, I spent most of my time, instead of like dialogue, I spent most of my time grinding. Like, I think that's the thing with Neptunia. Here, this kind of feels like it's 80%, but I feel like with the combat, it just feels like it's 60%. It's like, this is their chance to make a serious story, so I can't blame them for going this route. Compared to all the Neptunian games where the story was very, like, you know, hit or miss, this one kind of feels hit. Streaming subscription. Yeah, you think? I'll stick with my phone, thank you. I don't need an R phone. Don't need the iPhone ripoff. I don't need an R phone, I have a mock droid. To Louis Lean Box. Funny enough, with the RP I mentioned, so each of the nations are actually representations of different, like, voice directions. Leanbox is more close to the American side for the RP thing I was in. Plantoon is Japanese. Last Station, which kind of hurts me more, is that it's Chinese, which hurts. Despite I kind of don't see it Chinese at all. And Louis, I think it's English, I think? Like British or something? I don't know, but that's all the stuff that I know from the RP's, like, section. I guess Louis would probably be Russian. But yeah, Leanbox is American, Plantoon is Japanese. Last Station is Chinese, and I guess Louis is Russian? I don't know. That's what the RP thing is. And quite frankly, Last Station is also home to this one group called the FSS, aka the Female Society something, I don't know. But the thing is with Last Station is that it's more girls than there are boys in there. And the FSS like to, let's say they like to apprehend their husband. And I put husbands in massive quotations because they are completely jerks. Like I'm talking, we treat men like slaves, trash. Like we treat them like that. That's how desperate they are. Like it isn't because of the war. It's because that society is so big that even the war can't handle them without causing major issues. Basically, all the goddesses in that little RP thing are utterly in a point of being in screwed mode. And I hear this Chirper. Chirper is a social network site used by the inhabitants of this world. On this screen, you can see what residents are talking about and get some quests from them. Yeah, you can like them, you can like Citizen Chirps, which is going to be a big important gameplay mechanic, receive quests and notifications, and check on quest statuses and stuff like that. Of course, when you finish them, you got to get more people for your development, so do the quests as much as you can. Excuse me, Maho. Yeah, there's different types, like 4 types. Bounties, which are hunting down enemies. Item collection, which is collecting a certain enemy. Item retrieval, which is items in the dungeons. And NPC rescues, which you find NPCs in the dungeons.
I'll do my part. I'll try my hardest. I'll do my part.
Let's see what everyone's up to.
Oh, look at that! Look who's here! There's Keisha.
Let's see. Oh, did I just add this to my favorites?
Oh, there's Kampa.
This is a good one. That's a pretty interesting chirp. Oh, this one's great. Let's favorite it.
Pulse Ultra. I already know that's a joke. Oh.
I'll have to show this to Rom later.
They need you to support on Noir K. She's literally ships her and Noir.
I want to be able to look at this one later.
You have a new quest. What would you like to do? You've accomplished this quest has been completed. Thank you for your hard work.
Aye. Person no virgin wants to meet in person. Oh, guess who it is? Yeah, it's a scary place. A bait you is what you want in order to take advantage of you. People could really do that? Yep. You know,
See? You're all tied down. You can't run. Stop fighting already.
Let me go. I have nothing
There's
to say
IF.
to you.
Then the least you could do is sit still and stop acting like a baby.
IF?
Took you long enough, Nepgear. Well, it worked out for me, I suppose. Who is he? Oh, this weasel? He's a remnant of the ASIC.
Ah, Christ! Like, are they still going around?
The goddess candidate?
ASIC? Yep, a member of the very organization of shitty R4 evangelists that gave you all that trouble way back when.
Oh yeah, I remember back in freaking, I don't know, Rebirth 2, the freaking a-holes?
Hey, what's an R4?
Nightmare, Maho.
It's a tool that can analyze game data, then copy and distribute it. Oh, right! That's really illegal.
R4's cold! Stop calling them Maggie Cone!
So then the account called II was...
Me. I couldn't use my real name, you know.
What are you doing here, IF?
Histoire asked me to come help you. She asked me to look into why the world's shares are being taken by a mysterious being. And as I was reaching a dead end, I caught wind of some remnants of these losers hanging out in Lean Box. I captured them while I waited.
That's IF for ya. Funny enough, I also should add for IF's voice actress, Lucia. You might know her for a few characters that you probably wouldn't hear in English, but in English, she's the voice of Sakura, and if I'm to remember correctly, she's also the voice of Alisa, I think? Alisa, I forgot her name, but Alyssa, I think it's Alyssa from God Eater 1 and 2.
That's amazing, IF! Oh, so you already know her, Gearsy.
Yes, IF works at the Intelligence Guild back home in Planetoon.
I'm IF, Miss Maho. I work for Histoire, too.
You know who I am! That's amazing! You really are in the Intelligence Guild? And just call me Maho, I hate formalities.
Oh? Sure thing. Nice to meet you, Maho.
Likewise.
Maho?
Huh? Hey, what gives? Stay still.
Spare me! I was just following orders.
What's going on? What is this?
Scary! His attitude changed after looking at Maho. Could it be that... You know who I am? Hey, tell me! You know who I am, don't you?
Get away! Get away from me! It's not my fault. I was just...
Come on, please. It could be anything. Please tell me.
It's no use, Maho. He's unconscious.
What? Who does he think I am?
Maho,
Oh boy.
that slug was handed over to the guards. Sorry to scare you like that.
No, it's totally fine.
Maho, I'm really sorry.
No, I should be saying that. I lost my cool.
We've still got some time for interrogation, so I'll keep poking around for you, Maho.
Thanks, Ippy.
Okay, well, we should talk business now.
You mean about Vert, right?
Right. Leanbox is under lockdown due to the numerous reports of trendy outbreaks. People haven't been going outside at all, and they started doing their shopping and communications via our phone more and more.
That's why Chirper is so popular.
But it's not all bad. A new service was born out of this unfortunate situation. The town may look empty, but the economy is incredibly active.
What does that have to do with Vert? Vert is a shut-in?
Yeah, boy.
That's likely, but our problem lies elsewhere. In a world centered around the R-phone, someone out there has managed to become a greater influence than Vert. Someone or something Anyway, whoever it is has taken Vert's place. Oh, it's time.
Time for what? Snacks? Is it snacks? I doubt it, Ram.
The stream of the person who removed Vert from power.
A stream? A happy hello to all my siblings out there in your own rooms. Are you having fun staying inside? It's me! I need a job!
I love the name. I need a job. Get it? I need a job. Oh, Christ. Funny enough, I need a job is voiced by Christina P, who you know as Bennett, Cincho, and Shantae. Hey, so guess what? There's a lot of voice acting that Christina V has done. Also voices my favorite Tales protagonist, Velvet Crow. Oh, Lucia, please play Berseria. Screw the Switch. Play on PlayStation.
Anita! Anita! Anita's here! Neat! Anita is the best!
We're shut-ins together!
I'm feeling me and you are both face palming right now. It's like, you guys serious?
I love my home. Home is my happy place. Stay at home and you'll always be happy. Ready and happiness.
There's something funny about that. I always love it when voice actors and actresses like to have fun with their voice acting. Like, if they're not trying to take it too seriously, when they're trying to be a little bit goofy with it, they know to take it goofy. I love it.
You know this, but the trendy phenomenon is dangerous! There are monsters out there! It's best to stay home in these crazy times. Whether you need to study or work, you can do it all with your R phone. Anyways, let's enjoy our happy little lives as shut-ins using these cool new
Nobody
apps.
talks like that. I think some people do talk like
Like
that.
and subscribe!
School off! Let's take my job. What is that? Some kind of game? Nope. It's one of those virtual Neotubers, or VTubers for short. Christ. I'm telling you, the game has firstly made jokes that are more funny when you start realizing, oh wait, I see the joke they're setting up, and I'm still laughing at it. Yeah, they use a virtual avatar. Those are VTubers. When VTubers are really popular, you can play with that stuff later. You'd probably make a great VTuber if you asked me. I bet all you girls would have been great VTubers. Yeah, let's sneak in like a ninja. Oh, then again, Ramen Man, we're playing this Japanese stuff. Yes, I think Ram would know. So wait, wouldn't that totally make you a VTuber, Lucia? Like it's a virtual dating avatar, I guess. We're ready. We just gotta go see. We gotta see Vert anyway. Right, I can't wait till you see Vert going crazy for something. Danger zone. I had a chance to go out and do quests, but I decided to continue on for story because I want to catch up to my other file. I'm with Uni. Uni and I are pretty much relatable. If I had a spider on my shoulder, I would freak the flying hell out. They really reference Pokemon for this one. It's almost as if she's part of a game that's also part of the handheld processing. Hey, oh! That's kind of Uni. I'm gonna smack your face off. I can't blame her though.
Wow, so this is a goddess's room. I'm getting some really mystical vibes.
I forgot. Look how much Vert has in her freaking room.
Or maybe not. It's like the room reeks of gamer, and real happiness isn't quite...
Don't say it like that.
Yeah, Maho, that's Vert in a nutshell. Let you know.
Yeah, she's like right there.
Seriously, I'm so sorry. She didn't notice us at all. She's staring at her R-phone screen.
Happy, happy, happiness! Anita is the best.
Oh no. Oh no, Vert, no!
Dropping in some money. My love is making so much sound. Wow, thanks for the super chats. I love you. Oh, she kills me. She's so precious.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Vert!
Vert, what on earth are you doing? I don't know who you are, but get out of my way. I'm watching the stream. Oh, look at this long super chat. Our phone, kid. Not this account again. That's such a pushy message toward my Anita. I have to do something. Double congrats on your 5 million views on your singing stream and 1 million subscriber count. There we go. Sorry I didn't congratulate you when you hit 500,000. It sends shivers down my spine to think there was a time I didn't know you. Now it feels like a given that Anita is close to my heart every time I wake. Not a day goes by where you are not on my mind.
Lucia, you do realize this is Vert we're talking about. She would do something like this just for a little sister of some sorts.
This may feel a bit overbearing to say, so please don't mind me. Anita, I hope you don't ever change because you are perfect. That's why I want to continue supporting you. Thank you forever and always. Happy, happy, happiness.
That's a really long super chat.
I think Vert was trying to compete with the other super chat, but this is just embarrassing.
What happened to Vert? She scares me.
She's been influenced by the VTubers.
Oh? I thought I heard someone familiar. When did you arrive? Vert! Wow! Big Sister Vert! Thank you for your super chats, as always. Anita! She called my name!
Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm telling you, Vert is completely trans. Remember, she'd do anything for little sister. She does not care, Lucia. I will just buy it off.
talk later.
But I have something important that I really need to talk to you about. Your message is so full of emotion, and it makes me feel so happy.
You wait till you know who Anita is. You'll be finding it funny.
She said I made her feel happy. I made Anita feel happy. I did.
And to think, this is the same voice actress who voices Justine in Persona 5. Let that sink in.
Big Sister Vert, I have a special request. It's something that only you can do.
Oh, Lord.
Only me? Anything. Just say it.
Big Sister Vert, I know you're popular, so you'd probably talk to other people, but that would make me feel so lonely. Only have eyes for me. Only talk to me. Please? Don't talk to anyone else.
Yes, of course. Super chat, super chat.
Oh, Lord.
Wow. Thank you, Big Sister Vert. This is a little gift from me. I love you, Big Sister Vert.
Oh, she passed out.
And there it is.
Vert?
This is bad. I sensed someone nearby. The Basilicom members could be coming. They might have a big misunderstanding of what just happened if they see this.
Is it okay for us to leave Vert like this?
Oh, leave her be. I think the Basilicom's members are going to be saying, oh, Lord, she's already at that VTuber state again.
Just leave it to the Basilicom members. Let's hurry and get out of here.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, VTubers are popular. They're much cuter and funnier than she could ever be, right? I mean, to be fairly honest, Ramen Ram, YouTube would pretty much be too cute to the point where YouTube being VTubers would pretty much make everyone flip out. I've never understand the trend anyway. Basically, VTubing is kind of like, how to explain this? You know how like there's some YouTubers that have show their face reveals in like their cameras when they do LPs and stuff like that? Think that, but replace the real life person with a virtual model to their choosing. And usually when it comes to anime VTubing, it's always that. But okay, let's player who asks money. Oh no! Here's the thing. With the whole let's that thing. Here's the thing. There are some VTubers that actually do more than just LPing. They actually do like some like dance videos or like they have their own songs. Look up, I think, Hoshida or Marina, I think her name was. You know, the girl who pretty much says, "I'm hiding." You know that girl. Look her up. She has her own song, but she also does dances herself. No, Lucia, God! Can you actually think for a second before you judge someone? And that's why I get upset on you. Don't say stuff like that. That's not right. Like there's always, like, let me be frankly honest with you. There's only NSFW voice actresses that literally, and I kid you not, have VTubers. But most of the stuff I talked about are not like that. They're not like Melody. They're not like Melody. Get that out of your head. They're not like Melody. Melody wasn't the first VTuber, okay? VTubers are just scammers with cute disguises. No, they're not. No, they're not. You don't have to pay money to them. You don't even need to pay money to them. Like with some, like it's just that some people like to do it because they're donating some money. And most of the time when they donate money, it's mainly in the $5 or around $5 or $1 or something like that. That's it. Compared to like some people who and mind you, some people love to do about, and I kid you not, what should I say? They do about like about 500 or something like that. But if you want the example, look up like Thero. Look up this YouTuber named like Thero. He did a full play. He tried to do a playthrough of Shadow the Hedgehog. But every time somebody donates money, depending on which situation, he either becomes good or evil. And I kid you not, somebody paid literally $500 just for him to be evil. Just for him to be evil, mind you. You don't have to pay money. Here's the thing with VTubers, with that money thing. You don't have to pay it. You can watch them play and that's it. That's it. You don't have to pay them. In fact, it's very rare that when you... Like, they don't go full disclosure of, everyone give your money to them or you're not counted as a real fan. No. You can just watch them. The only point you spend money is sometimes you can actually have, like, special announcements to show up. And, like, for some YouTubers I watch, they do that too. But at least they do it in an interesting way, where, like, for example, when I was watching Chibi Robo, another YouTuber who's also a Twitch streamer, when he was streaming Dead Space, his fans likes to jump scare him. So what he adds is like a sort of notification. The Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare. With VTubers, they're not like the same, but they're close. Alright, so this is where they actually allow you to get a chance to start doing quests. Before we do any quests, hey, guess who's here?
That's a pretty interesting chirp. I want to be able to look at this one later.
I'm hungry, yeah, Hunter Sisha. What's her reference when you get like her text? I have nothing but gratitude. There's Chica. Chica's here.
I'll be sure to bookmark this. This is a good one. I want to be able to look at this one later. Let's see. Oh, wow! I'll have to show this to Rom later.
Here's the thing with Patreon. The thing is that with Patreon, it's only because some people because here's the thing. With YouTubing, yeah, she's back. With YouTubing, sometimes with YouTubing, the YouTubers with YouTube's policies, sometimes their policies get so messed up to the point where they don't get paid equally because YouTube has screwed up policies, mind you. So, as a result, they have to resort into Patreon just to make up for the money they couldn't get in YouTube. And that's understand. And here's the thing with Patreon too. My controller, my remote on my TV just fall off. The thing with Patreon is that Patreon does hold some stuff. Like with some YouTubers I've seen, Patreon holds up some exclusivities that you can only get from Patreon. So they make it worth your time to invest with them. Like to help them out. You're not scammed if you give them money. No. They reward you with those Patreon stuff. Like I think with Renegade Reacts, they said you want uncut reactions and you don't want like videos being edited. Like you want to see the whole video being made. They have it on Patreon. Like you just become a member. You're not. When you become a member, you're just becoming a member. That's it. You'll be able to have access to seeing what they have that's like sort of like behind the scenes thing. Another thing with Silverville, funny enough, a VTuber I know who also does MMD videos, which are like music like videos with their anime characters. She has one Christmas song that also has a NSFW one if you're part of Patreon. Other than that, you only get go to YouTube, but you only get the censored one, basically. So there's exclusivities to Patreon. Like I said, Lucy, I live on the internet too much to the point where I can tell you that. But anyway, back to Chirper real quick. Oh, look who's here!
Let's see what everyone's up to.
Or subscribe to a service and off to a person. Well, you don't have to. That's the thing. You don't have to. Patreon, you can do that because it counts as like a service in a way. You just like.
I want to be able to look at this one later. I'll have to show this to Rom later. That's a pretty I want to be able to look at. That's a pretty
I think doing that, yeah. If you like the chirps right, you can actually get shares. Oh, look who's here! Kay! Kay! Made the last station outskirts to Keisha and me. Thank you, Kai. Here's Mina!
Oh, I'll be sure to bookmark this one.
Also, before I go anywhere.
Let's see. Oh, did I just add this to my favorites? That's a pretty interesting chirp. Oh, this one's great. That's a pretty interesting chirp.
Alright, let's see the quest and then I'm gonna stop for today. I might see if my mom will fine with me coming home again with my PS5. Yeah, I don't like how they create characters only to put them in garbage later. Well, here's the thing. They do make the characters, but they don't do it as just VTubing. They actually have 3D models.
You have a new quest. You have a new quest.
You have a new quest. That's all you're gonna hear.
You've accomplished this quest has been completed. Would you like to collect your reward?
Well, here's the thing. I think with the next form, like I said, they don't have access to it because the share is being limited. And there's probably a possibility that with Aisha and everyone else probably becoming human, or the Gold Third being human by now, I think they are still human. No, I think they still have the gold share. I just don't know if they'll still have access to next form. But if they were to continue this game, I would like to see next form come back again. Maybe a brand new form, maybe? Who knows?
You're not quite finished yet.
You wanna go here?
Let's head here. Let's be careful.
What's this? What's wrong? We're not there yet, you know.
Looks like we've completed our quest. Let's report in as soon as we can.
Also, when you find the person you need to find, you can go back and just head straight to here.
You've accomplished your quest. This quest has been completed.
Now we get IF as a disc maker. Now I have to go back to do some quests. I have to do a quest real quick to progress story.
Let's see what everyone's up. This is really good information.
Supporting Keisha as best I can. As long as she doesn't go crazy.
Development complete.
Hey, this is a pretty good one.
5PB and Mage, what happened to them? They're probably hiding, like they're because of with the whole thing going down. They probably can't access or do much of their stuff. Like we know that in V2 they do mention Kai, so they're probably still fine. They're probably just busy.
Okay, let's go with this then.
Let's do this. Let's develop. Let's go with this. We'll go. Okay, let's go with this then. Let's see what people are chirping about. Oh, this one's great. I want to be able to look at this one later. That's a pretty interesting chirp. This is really good information.
I want Noir X Keisha. That's the thing, Keisha wants that ship. She ships it. It's called Noir K. Although, unfortunately, Keisha, you're not the only one who wants Noir, so you better be patient on that too. And not be a complete other, you know.
Let's see what people are chirping about.
The monster hunting life isn't bad, but I miss Louis. I bet you do. You miss your Blondie.
Let's see. Oh, did I just add this to my favorites?
Okay, context. In Rebirth 1, she was back to Chromia. But here's the thing with Chrome is that Rebirth 1 takes place in the Super Dimension. From Rebirth 2, V2, Rebirth 2, aka Mark 2, Victory, aka Rebirth 3, and V2, it all took place in the Hyper Dimension. This is the Hyper Dimension. The same dimension has the golden third. Compared to, like, say, Rebirth 1 and Reverse, that's the Super Dimension. In short, this is Hyper Dimension, and Rebirth 1 and Reverse, that's Super Dimension. So if I'll help you out with the confusion, there are only two. What? There's only two dimensions, Hyper and Ultra. No, Rebirth 1 and Rebirth 2 are Super Dimension. No, I mean Rebirth 1 and Reverse are Super Dimension. Have I not paid attention to like the layout of like the areas? Because here's the thing: in this game, from what Super Neptunia RPG is, then that's not Super Dimension. That's a separate world. That's not Super Dimension. Like I said, the original Neptunia, Rebirth 1, and Reverse, all those three games took place in the same game, in the same world, the Super Dimension. This is the Hyper Dimension. One from the blonde game, we can call that the School Dimension, but that's it. But as I stated, Rebirth 1, the original Rebirth 1 and Reverse take place in the Super Dimension. Mark 2, aka Rebirth 2, and V2 take place in this game take place in the Hyper Dimension, which is this place. And in Rebirth 3 and in Victory, and I guess most of the other Neptunia games, it takes place here. It takes place in the Ultra Dimension. So in short, V2 took place in the Hyper Dimension, which takes place after the events of V2, and it takes place after the event. Hold on, let me explain it better. Mark 2, slightly Victory, and Victory 2 all took place in the Hyper Dimension. Rebirth 1, the original Rebirth 1 and Reverse take place in the Super Dimension, and Victory and Hyper Devotion Noir to some extent take place in the Hyper Dimension. If that explains it a lot better. In short, there is 3. And I'm going to stop for today because I think I probably don't want to explain too much because I need a chance to break, and I need to see if I can see if my mom's fine with tomorrow next time when I come back here to come back for another week to be here on the internet. Other than that, the other game takes place in Ultra. Yes, the other game takes place in Ultra. We're stopping in 3, 2, 1.